All right, recording.
All right. Ooh, shit! I thought my thumb was caught in there for a second. It had like that miniature
A panic
attack like that last 1 second. Oh, dude.
We're doing things a little bit different today on the Bored to Life podcast.
They didn't ask me to clean up.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, I figured this would add to the I figured it would add to the ambiance. What?
Levels are so high from that.
Is it peaking? It just hit. That was from when it hit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's peaking, bro.
No, it's not. It's not hitting red.
But on there, it is.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah. Significantly quieter. Okay, well we're probably fine.
as long as
you don't talk as loud as you like to.
Wait. Okay, this isn't good podcasting.
This isn't?
No, I was like looking over there and like beep, beep.
If they're listening to it, then they can't see where we're looking. Did we hear what? That Jason? Yeah, I did.
No,
Beep.
go.
Oh, dim acoustics.
Woo. It's like echoing off the snare drum. It sounds like.
Yeah, a little. Wait, hold on. What is that? Beep. They can't hear that on here. I promise you, they can't.
It's like echo. Oh.
It's really like. It sounds like it's coming over there.
I could hear.
I can hear it moving.
I could hear.
It's a symbol.
Oh, is it a symbol?
Listen. It must be.
I don't know.
Crazy.
I hear it over there.
It's probably like boing, 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 boing.
Oh, do sound waves bounce? I don't know. Let's call it Scientific Jam. They'll play a show for us. We'll figure it out.
That's all sound waves do is bounce. That's like their sole purpose.
Okay, well, I didn't read that in the Bible. So.
Okay, like I was saying.
This isn't good podcasting.
No, that's not what I was saying. Well, that is what I was saying. But what I was saying
Nothing
is that
about this is good podcasting.
we're doing things a little bit different this week because we've got a messy table.
We do have a messy table.
That's not related to the podcast in any way, shape, or form. We just didn't clean up. I just thought it would be cool.
I do like showing off my record.
Yeah.
Zzz.
Record.
Couple.
We got some things over here.
Microphone cases.
Microphone cases.
Put that down. My keys.
All right.
Get rid of those. I didn't even take my jacket off the back of the chair.
Who gives a shit?
Me.
Oh. What's new? Anything new?
Not with me, no. Not really, at least.
Nothing at all.
No, not really. I wish there was something new. But there's not. I started listening to Childish Gambino. I'm trying to get into hip hop, like now that I found like a way in outside of Outkast, which isn't really like, not that they're not like
Hip hop.
respectable, I guess.
I don't know if I'd really consider Outkast.
They're more like R&B funk fusion.
Something like that.
There's something weird, but I like them a lot. And but I've really wanted to find a way into it for a long time, genuinely, but I couldn't find something that I like genuinely really liked.
Yeah. And Childish Gambino was that?
Yeah, well, take it with a grain of salt. I like Donald Glover a lot, and I like what he does a lot.
Yeah.
I have a lot of respect for him as an artist. So it was easy for me to go like, okay. And then what I found out, I think what my issue was with it is
What your
growing
issue
up,
was with what?
rap.
Okay.
It's not really an issue. It was more like I couldn't immerse myself in it because I grew up, obviously, a suburban white child.
Yeah.
So, like, and I've never been into, like, cars or, like, stuff you would typically rap about or that I had the connotation of rap being about.
So you couldn't relate to rap.
I couldn't relate to it, but as soon as Childish Gambino started rapping about Tina Fey and, like, scripts, I was like, yeah, that's something that I know about.
That's cool.
So it was a way in for me, and now I'm ready to explore the depths of all that hip-hop has to offer me, which will probably be relatively shallow for me.
Why was I able to get into hip hop?
I don't know. I don't know why. I've never asked you that. Why have you?
I don't know.
What did you listen to when you were a kid?
Kanye West.
Okay.
Like what hip hop did I listen to when I was a kid?
Just music.
Oh, country music when I was a kid growing up before I like developed a before I was like, I don't want to listen to this. I want to listen to what I
What was
like
your
to
answer?
listen to.
Hip hop
country
is the
music.
starkest contrast to country music, but it still has the same emotional grip that it has. That's
And it was like
that was
Kanye West. I
intended
don't
to
know.
be serious.
I don't know. I don't know what it was because I mean, I guess Kanye West, I was able to relate to like kind of the things that Kanye West was rapping about because it was like, it was like,
It was like what?
it was like, I don't, it was like not needing school, really, I guess is what it was.
Yeah,
Because he was really like adamant about like
not having an
not needing,
education.
like, I mean, not. It's not about like not having an education. I don't know. I feel like education is like
A valuable thing.
well, yeah, but it's like education is like more than just like a degree. Like,
Oh yeah,
and that's what Kanye West's not against having an education. I don't think. I think he was against. I don't even know if he's against. I don't know Kanye West personally, but
I do.
based on like his first and second album, like it was like it was talking about like not needing a degree and not needing like
how he's gonna do it on his own.
yeah.
It's easy to say when you got a big record deal. Did he have that then?
No, I don't
Maybe
think
not.
so.
That was the Kanye before Kanye, right?
I don't know what you mean.
I don't
by
know a
that.
lot about it. I do like Kanye West, actually, like genuinely a lot.
Yeah.
But oh yeah, I guess him and Outkast were really the only things I would listen to, outside of like my stepdad's car, which was like NWA and stuff like that, which is sick, like it is. But couldn't get into that.
Yeah. So whatever. I don't know.
Well, no, I mean like
You got into Childish Gambino. That's sick.
that's the newest thing in my life, sadly.
Sorry, I'm choking and dying over here.
Writing a book, we did that today.
Do we want to talk about that on here? What if the idea gets stolen? It's a pretty good idea.
We'll throw him off the scent.
What else did we do today?
Do we really want to talk about that guy?
Sure. We spied on a dude.
We hardcore spied on this guy.
We went on a sick reconnaissance mission.
Here's how it happened.
Okay.
So, I'll set the scene.
Okay.
California, September 23rd. A cool second day of fall evening.
Is it really the second day of fall?
Yep, mist is starting to pour in. It's my favorite season. The streets are quiet. Streetlights just been lit. Sun just fresh down, so it's still a little bit light, kind of.
For the sake of the story, we'll save it.
Grass is brown. We're in a drought.
Horrible drought.
You can hear it crunch under your feet as you walk over it. But the air
leaves-
feels clean.
And crisp. And
There's
the leaves are
leaves, yeah.
starting to turn that nice autumn brown.
There's just a few on the ground, just showing you that it is just the beginning of fall. Pumpkin spice lattes are everywhere. The cups we're wading through them. No.
And there's so many girls that just can't even.
Yeah, they just can't even. Every single one of them, they go out in the morning in a sweater, and then in the afternoon they complain that they're dying of a heat stroke, but refuse to take off the sweater.
Anyways, back to it.
Anyway, so that's the scene. Jack-o'-lanterns everywhere from last year,
It's
covered in maggots.
smashed in the roads. And and like you said, the air, it's silent outside.
It is. It is.
Except
Well, we didn't notice at first, which I don't get. We were talking. We walk, we go, all right, tonight's the night that we do a podcast. I have a film project that we said we were going to do about 2 hours ago. We did
Which we
not
never did.
start. It's due on Friday. And we started to walk to Jason's car to get my camera and his stuff so we could do this. And we open the trunk. Jason clicks on his like. Sounds like that. Lights up. It illuminates his trunk. It was very dark before that. And we start sifting through his stuff. And then we hear in the distance, kind of, not really the distance. It's
from an undisclosed location.
yeah, we could hear where it was coming from, but it was too dark to see, and also around a corner, compromising the field of vision.
Yeah.
I feel like I should back up from the mic and like yell it off to the side.
Okay, do it.
All right, so here's how it sounded, I think. Probably. I can't hear it in the mic right now. No! I'm fucking done with her! I got $2,000 in my backpack and I'm leaving. I don't even need her at all. She's over it. I'm just gonna take my money, I'm gonna leave. And I was like, we heard that, and we both went, shh, shh,
Shh, shh, quiet.
dude. And so we clicked off the light as if he didn't know.
This is what Austin said. Austin said, turn off your light and shut your trunk. Let's hide behind your car and listen.
I did say that. And I was like, dude, well, because that is gold.
Yeah. That's like...
You don't skip that.
That's
That's like seeing a fight happening and walking away.
So we did that. We clicked off the light, shut the trunk, and hid behind the car. But then the car was an extra barrier from the sound, and we were unable to hear again.
Compromise that. Then
And then there was this awkward moment where this guy was like walking down the street, and we were like crouched behind my car. And then Austin was so awkward about it.
Yeah.
He just like got up and like...
I just like stood there. I was like, I don't know what
like
to...
slowly
Dude,
walking away.
He's my neighbor. Like, I wasn't going to be like, hey, I'm just listening to the mentally anguished man around the corner.
Oh, man.
And then he walked up to right where the guy was and like started his truck and drove off, but left the other car on in front of the house, which was weird. So we thought we were in the middle of like a sting operation.
Something weird.
The musician Sting was there.
And the wrestler also.
I had no
Wait, is
idea
there
what
a
to do
wrestler named Sting?
when he walked out there. I was literally just like, well, you know what's funny about it is if I had sat there, he probably wouldn't have seen us.
Probably not.
But I needed to hear. So then after, I literally was just that I would die in a war. I had no idea what to do.
That was hilarious. Anyways.
Yeah.
So we get up from behind the car because that was a bad idea. I mean, it was a fine idea, but just...
It was a fine idea, but it was not thought through. Knowing now what I know about sound waves and how they bounce.
Yeah. We know now that if we want to hear something, we shouldn't get behind things to hear them.
Yeah, unless it's a door with a cup to your ear.
Yeah, so we got up. I opened my trunk back up, I think, and to like go back and look into my car because the situation was just too awkward between us and that guy. I just had to do something about it.
Yeah, so...
So I just started acting normal again. And then Austin... started walking up to get a glimpse.
Mm-hmm. I did. I tried to peek pop my head around the corner, but like at a distance, like across the street, so it would look like normal. So I just popped my head around, and I could see like his cell phone on because he was like, "I'm gonna call you back." Like, I can't do this. Hangs up his phone, obviously, and is sitting there in silence. So I peek my head around at a distance, and I see like a guy who looks weirdly old for the situation. Not like an old man, but like from what I can make of it, middle-aged, backpack over his back.
Should we tell why we think he was here?
Yes, I will get to that.
Or should we wait?
Let's finish what we did.
Okay.
So,
So Austin peeks around the corner, and then he sees the guy, and then he comes back and he tells me about the guy, and then he comes up with another idea.
Jason kept listening.
He's full of them. He's like, we're gonna go around the block the opposite direction, and we're gonna come up so we can see this guy. We're gonna come around the corner, and so we can get a better look at what this guy.
Which is completely valid. That is such a good plan.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Thank you. It's a good plan.
I mean, again, it's a little bit half baked, I think.
Well, yeah, but I was in the moment digesting a lot of pasta.
Because, like, what if this guy was like a psychotic guy?
He was psychotic.
Yeah.
We'll get to that.
Okay, we're going around the block.
We go around the block successfully. We even it's shorter because we see a little cut into like the court next to me, and we're like, ooh, let's take this. And then we're like, ooh, should we? Is it gonna be too close? I don't know.
So we
go. He's gone.
Dude disappeared. Disappeared. He's a ghost.
Yeah, he is just straight gone. And we were like, well, fuck. Like,
where is he? And then you were like, oh, I think I see him up there.
And he was walking.
He was walking away from us. He was walking away. So in the same direction as us, basically. He's walking away from us, and we're coming up. He was over here, and he got up and walked away, and then we came out here, and then he was leaving. And so we're like, Austin's like, oh, there he is. And
Can I tell you my initial thought was, he heard us. He's coming to find the kids who were laughing. And I was like, we gotta go after him.
And then he turned around.
Because he heard us.
And he started
Because I was
walking
like,
back towards
There he is! There he is! Get him! There he is! He's got $2,000 in his backpack! And all the lights in my neighborhood came on and everyone poured out.
With, like,
We're in a
pitchforks and
recession.
torches
Like,
and stuff. Yeah, in a drought.
yeah, and $2,000 will get you a drop of water.
So yeah, he turns around.
He turns around and starts walking back towards us. He's still far away.
He's on the other side of the street too.
Yeah, so it's like he's not walking towards us per se. He could have been.
Yeah, but he wasn't though. He was just coming in the direction.
Yeah,
but
well-
it felt like that. Like, oh shit, he's coming towards us.
Yeah,
What do we do?
in the moment, yeah.
And then what happened after that?
Then we just casually kept walking again, and then he was like and then he turned around and started walking back the direction we were also.
Yeah, he turned
And we
around
were like-
again. He walked he kind of went back around that corner, and then he came back around.
Yeah.
And then he went down the street like faster, like even more like angrily, like
Yeah, he was going somewhere. I assumed that he had been looking for his car, maybe.
no, because
Well, I deduced after when he was sitting on the curb again
oh yeah,
that he probably had walked.
yeah, and because of what he was saying earlier on the phone, he was yelling.
What did you catch on the phone? I have poor hearing.
He was saying basically what you said. He was like, "I'm fucking done." He's like, "I'm over
that.
you. I'm over her. Like everything." He's like, "I'm done with everything. I'm fucking done." I'm blah 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 blah. Like just keep saying that over and over. And then he said something like, he's like,
$2,000 in my backpack.
"What?"
The $2,000 in the backpack.
Yeah, he said something about that, but he also said, like, basically what he said that you didn't mention was that he's like, I started my trek at 5:00. It's 8:00 now, and he was and he was saying
Did
like,
he mean AM or PM? I hope to God it was PM.
I think it was PM because I think he then said after that he's like, it's been 3 hours.
It's amazing what I miss.
That's what I heard, and then so he's walking and he turns back around, coming towards us, and then we kind of like pass each other on both sides of the street, and we start walking back to Austin's house, and then he turns back around and then he walks down the street further. Me and Austin slow down and we kind of like watch where he's going. I don't have a visual of the man.
I can see him.
I don't see him. Austin sees him. Austin sees him sit down on the curb, up against a tree or something.
Yeah, like next to a tree that was a little bit down a ways, a small tree, just ever so slightly bowed by the fall wind.
And then
but
he sat
he-
there, and then we went inside basically.
And then we went inside and we talked a lot about it.
A lot. So but
the,
what we thought, or what Austin came up
The
with,
prevailing theory is that he got Tindered.
which I didn't know what Tindered was.
Well, it's
So
not
explain.
Tindered. Is a purely Austin term.
Oh.
I think as in I made it up.
Okay,
just
so
now.
But Tinder is a website.
Tinder is a website.
Which explain if nobody knows what it is, or if you
To
don't
the
know
best of my knowledge, because I haven't used it, I have not.
yet.
Tinder is it's just like a sex website, I think, where you just like you hook up with people. I'm sure it's a dating website, but at that point, like
why would this guy have that much money in his backpack?
yeah, why did he come out here for 3 hours?
I think
with
he walked somewhere.
$2,000?
I think he walked somewhere with $2,000 in hopes of doing something, whether it be like sex or drugs.
Blowing it all on that hoe.
And then he got to the place. He got to the place where he was supposed to be. Which, why is it in this neighborhood? This is like a nice neighborhood.
It's okay.
And
It's a recession.
and then he was like stood up. I think.
I think he might have got lost because he said I've been searching around. I heard that.
You heard that?
Yeah, I thought he had said I've been searching around, which is kind of why I initially like started to listen because my first thought that I thought that was the first thing that I heard, and I was gonna be like, oh well, if this guy needs directions, like fuck, like I'm not gonna give him them. Like,
We better go inside. I don't want to talk to him.
yeah, no, and I was like, oh shit, like this is a. And then he started yelling about the $2,000, and I was like, maybe I would give him directions. No, okay, so I think he got Tindered. So I think he signed up for Tinder because he's lonely, middle-aged, $2,000 in a backpack. You're not doing a lot. Unless this was a side thing. Or he was buying something, like a GameCube. He wanted to make sure he had enough.
Did you see that thing on? I'm sure it was like. I'm sure I saw it on Facebook, but I'm sure it came from Reddit. Actually, it came from like that Imgur or whatever it's called.
Imgur? Yeah, I think that's it. That's how I pronounced it.
I thought it was like a oh my god thing, like a
Oh no, Imgur is like a image hosting website.
Imager, like that. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what I thought. I could be wrong.
That makes sense.
I've been wrong.
It was like a guy. It was like he posted a picture of like I went to a garage sale today and bought this GameCube, and he's like I heard something rattling inside of it, so I opened it up, and then he opens up like a battery compartment or something on it. Like it's not battery because it like plugs in, but there's like some little latch, and there's like a roll of money in it, and then he's like I found like there was like $1,000 in the GameCube. And then he was like, and I was rattling it and I kept hearing something else. And then he opened up the disc tray and then there was like something else in it, like something crazy, like a block of gold or something.
Yeah.
And then like, have you seen that?
Yes, where it keeps getting better and better.
Yeah.
What was the last thing?
I think another GameCube or something.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh no, it was an N64. He was like he like gets an N64 out of it. It's funny.
That is funny. So I think he got Tinder. So signs up for Tinder, posts a picture of him in his younger days. It's a lot more flattering. He's probably a little bit more physically fit. Maybe not. Maybe he was honest about it. That'd be cool too. That's maybe why she sucked him in so quick. Saw the desperation in his eyes. But so she posts on there, meets a nice person or something. She says, "Hey, come out and meet me. Bring the cash.
Bring the cash.
Bring the cash."
Bring them with like just the dollar sign.
Yeah, bring the $sign if you want the PU $I. And he's like sweating in his house. He's like, "Oh God, this is all the money I got. I need to do this." He doesn't have a car, so he says, "But I don't have a car. Would WOOD U letter U pick PCK me ME up?" Okay, so he gets the would you pick me up? Yeah, pick me up emoji for $sign up. He just got the iPhone 6.
I don't know what's going on anymore.
He's texting her. Yeah, he's texting her to pick him up. She
says no because that's fucking dumb. So he walks.
But she spells it KNOW.
Because she's also fucking dumb. And then,
But she wants to seem hella smart because she posted she's a librarian. That's her job.
I'm pretty sure you can only be a volunteer at libraries. No, maybe not.
That's a career.
Is it?
I think. I don't know a librarian.
Librarians out there, let us know.
Yeah, comment on this if you're a librarian.
Dude, okay.
So anyway, but
It was just fucking weird.
He
It was
goes out to
crazy.
meet a girl. She stands him up. He gets pissed. He has $2,000 in his backpack. Now he's fucking going across the border or something.
I don't even think it was honestly that, because who's the guy that he's talking to on the phone?
His friend. Ooh, or his enemy.
That's so big. Oh my god. That doesn't solve anything, bro. His friend or his enemy.
There's
Yeah,
other
what the hell?
categories.
That's like the broadest, like, dude, like, that is literally everybody now in the entire world, that it could be
I
either
have
his
people
friend,
that I feel very neutral
either his
towards.
friend or his enemy.
No, you're.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just fucking. It was just.
It was
crazy.
weird.
It was just
It was
cool.
entertaining
and-
to hear someone scream.
Yeah, that's yeah. I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
That's too bad. Long story short, that guy's probably sitting out there hearing us talking about him right now.
Just thinking about it, he's gonna come here and fucking just blow our brains to bits.
Yep, he's gonna come in here with his $2,000 worth of ones and just choke us all with them. It's gonna be terrible. Why are you playing with the moon gels?
I don't know.
Ew. Leave him alone. Why you gotta play with everything?
I don't know. I just wanted to feel them.
This is good podcasting.
Are they used?
No, which is why you should probably put them back.
Or are they all dirty?
Things don't stay clean forever, Jason. That's just life. I'm gonna edit all that dead space out. Just cut it real clean.
Okay.
Edit point. Easy.
Dude, I got nothing to talk about, man.
You usually come charging in here with something to talk about.
I know, shit. I got nothing.
You've had a tiring day. It's cool. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know what you've done.
I filmed a video, then I went and got some coffee, and then I
That's cool. You filmed a video.
went home and edited the video, and then I came here and we played a little bit of music.
We did. You started drumming.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah, it's
That's
fun.
that's something new.
Yeah, it's fun.
Rely
it's a
on
fun
me.
thing.
Let's talk about you drumming. I'd like
Well,
to delve into that. Why
I
did you
mean,
decide to start drumming?
I didn't really decide to start drumming. I just kind of like,
Sat behind him.
yeah.
All the greats. All the greats.
Yeah, I don't know. It's fun. It's a fun thing. I enjoy doing it.
It is fun.
Even though I'm not good at it yet.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's still fun.
Drums are the one instrument that can be really fun even if you're not good.
Yeah.
They stay very, very fun.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan. I love playing the drums, man.
Yeah, it's cool.
They are seriously just like, they're such a nice instrument. Not that they sound like really soothing or anything, but God, they are so much fun to play.
Yeah.
And it's really satisfying to play them.
Yeah, once like you get into the groove of it, and then you start like, kind of like, once I started like figuring it out, kind of like, oh, like, I don't know, just like getting into the groove of it, really, just getting like into it. Then
My least favorite thing
It was
is when I become self-aware while I'm playing the drums and I realize that I'm in the middle of like a groove like that, kind of. And then I feel weird. And
Yeah,
then
that
I
happened
start
to
to
me.
overthink it, and I
Yeah.
go like, "Oh crap, I gotta stay in the groove."
yeah, that happened to me. That happens to me. That happened to me a lot in the last couple days,
I could imagine.
where I was just like, oh wow, I'm doing it, and then I was like, oh fuck, I fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's fun. It's fun to play music.
Yeah.
Genuinely, I enjoy it.
Yep.
Good
Are
combo.
you going? Have you decided to drop out of school yet?
No.
Oh, why not?
Why would I do that?
I don't know.
Why do you want me to do that?
I don't want you to do it. I don't care if you do it or not.
Then why did you ask me?
I don't know.
My classes are going great.
Are they?
Yeah, man, I love it.
What have you learned?
A lot about myself, the people that I don't like. Just kidding. No, I genuinely like it a lot.
What have you
I
learned?
realized.
Have you learned?
Well,
about
it's
stuff?
more. I found stuff that I want to be like more. That I want to try to utilize more in my filmmaking
Like what?
and writing.
Like techniques and stuff, or like
Kind of, yeah. It's not techniques, but more ideals, I guess.
Okay.
Like, what would I don't know. What would you consider realism and like surrealism to be? Like, not genres, but like
Yeah, like kind of a genre.
Well, no, I mean like.
I mean, it's not like horror.
I think
or-
it's like a style.
Yeah, it is like
Because you could have like a horror realism film.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a good topic. I literally, from my minimal exposure to it, became very interested in German expressionist film because it's so. Oh, it's so cool. It's
Like,
so cool looking.
What's a German expressionist film?
The
Like,
Cabinet of Dr. Caligari or Nosferatu or anything like that. Sunrise is another one that's directed by a German expressionist filmmaker in America. So not so much, but some parts.
like what about it? It's so crazy.
It's
what
it's
makes
like-
it a German expressionist?
well, it's usually filmed in Germany. First, it was like a big movement in the 30s, I think is when it was 20s and 30s maybe. I might be horribly wrong. It was mostly silent film, black and white, at the beginning, as most films were at the beginning.
Of time and space.
Alfred Hitchcock utilized a decent amount of it. Like Salvador Dali did a lot with
Yeah.
surrealism in that, and that's sort of in the vein of it, where it's just kind of surrealism. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not gonna try. German expressionist film is it's a lot of hard lines and angles that shouldn't be that way. So like a window, instead of being a square, is going to be more of like just a polygon or something like that, where it's like offset. A lot of the sets were painted to have heavier shadows than they would naturally, which is cool. And a lot of it is like early horror stuff like that. So like Nosferatu and stuff like that, where it's again heavy shadows, and a lot of like the gothic kind of style goes into that, which I like a lot.
So do you want to make movies like that?
I would like to take some of it in, especially with set. I think that's where I want to have it
Okay.
in, but applied in more like when within reason.
Right.
Like a good example of like a good Gothic style set is in that movie A Series of Unfortunate Events, which is all done with miniatures. Or like Tim Burton has a lot of German expressionist elements in his stuff, and I like it a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
So like in the first Batman movie, you can see it a lot with how Gotham is laid out when you see it as a whole, where it looks very jagged and like possum teeth almost.
Okay.
And I like that a lot. That's the piece of it that I think is the coolest, is the look of it. And like I just like the idea of the stories were always very psychologically thrilling from what I've seen, and very suspenseful, and I like that.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like there's a lot to like about it, honestly.
Like, have you?
It's just
Have you done like?
work on it?
No, like I mean, like, because so 2 out of your 3 classes are like studying like themes of films,
Yeah, like film. One is straight film history,
right?
and the other one is art of film. So it's going to be more.
And those are both like watching movies, though.
Yeah.
Like watching and studying, like.
Yeah, reading a textbook about like what's going on, or reading articles.
Yeah, and then the 3rd class is actually like a production class, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Have you learned anything in that class cool?
Have
you done anything in that class cool?
I wrapped an awesome cable.
Yeah, other than the cable wrap, have you done it? Is that all you're teaching you?
Mostly. We basically walk in after the other class has done all their production stuff. Cables everywhere, and he goes, wrap them up.
You just clean up crew.
3 hours of that. And he goes, all right, well, you're all getting C's for the day. And we go home. No, okay, so in that class, because it is just so technical based, we haven't gotten too deep on it. We're starting to do short, like, web show interviews now. I think on Thursday we do those full-fledged.
Make them?
Yes, with like a 3-camera studio, like full-blown talk show setup with like a floor manager and someone queuing between them in the booth.
Oh, wow.
And everything. Yeah, it's a hit the ground running on that. So we did some of that last week, and it was just it was informal. So they were like, "Hey, someone sit out there so people can practice miking you up, and then we'll run through like a sample one." And I was the person sitting on the floor doing that.
Like talk, like
for part of it,
getting
which was-
mic'd up and talking.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Which I enjoyed very much. Everyone was laughing, which was good because it was me and one other person doing a fake TV show we had made up on the spot called That Sucks, where you just go back and forth listing things that suck, and then going, that sucks. And then halfway through, because she was like, like when you step in a puddle and your socks get all wet. And I said, when you step in a shower and your socks are still on. And then I said,
I don't know why
it was, yeah, it got a hearty laugh. And then I said, we're changing the title of the show to...
You're just getting completely naked, but just still having your socks on.
I only had the frame of reference because one time as a kid I did do that. But as like a kid, that shit just happens.
Like just like
you don't notice things like sometimes.
you have your socks on. Like I can just imagine like socks just being like soaking wet. Like soaking wet socks are the most uncomfortable thing.
I noticed when I put one foot in, like I stepped in and was like, oh god.
I just imagine like
me showering,
yeah,
with like tube socks on. I'm like,
yeah. You like look down and then you're just like, oh!
Yeah.
You like try to get them off before they like get ruined or something, but it's too late.
So
that's so funny.
Yeah, so then I was like, like the show is now called That Sucks, and it was fun. Like that part of it, that aspect of it was a lot of fun, and just doing stuff is fun. Doing that is fun. So I very much enjoyed it, but that class I do like because it's really small. It's like 15 people, I think.
Oh, that's cool.
The other ones are 50 people, but I like the theory aspect of those a little bit more, I think,
Wait, of what?
Like the film theory aspect of it, like the talking about like the types of film and the movements that it's been through, because I feel like at the point that I'm at right now, that's a little more beneficial to me. And not that like camera work and stuff isn't, because it obviously is, but I want to write.
Yeah.
And so it feels more applicable in other aspects. Granted, it's just the beginning and I'm wrapping a lot of cables, so it's hard to feel like that applies all the time. But I mean, you kind of get what I'm saying, where it's more up my alley to analyze a film and like pick out elements that I think are important and talk about characters that I think are important, rather than like practice what a dolly is.
Yeah.
Great, it's fun and I enjoy it, but it seems more up my alley, and I cannot wait to take a screenwriting class, like formally, and just kind of hash that out. Even I think that's gonna be.
Are you taking
so
one like
great.
next semester or something, or?
I have no idea.
Oh.
I'm gonna try to.
Is there a reason why you couldn't take one this semester? You need prerequisites or something?
You need prereqs for them, and which I'm taking like now. Just like one class, which is like the film is art, and then I just couldn't get in. It was just they were full. They filled up real quick. I had a late registration date. Lucky for me, I am such a genius at writing that I don't have to take like a writing skills class or anything like that. I tested right out of it.
Oh, nice.
By getting 100% on the writing skills test, which includes an essay component, which means I wrote a perfect essay. So I was very convincing.
Nice.
In my persuasive essay about why American capitalism is bad and why it's wrong, which I don't even wholeheartedly believe in, but I went hard as hell on that paper. I did not want to be taking an extra class.
That's sick.
So, but yeah, no, it seems more applicable in a screenwriting thing. It's just like the creative part of that is the most fun to me. So I want to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be cool.
The camera work stuff, like as much as I appreciate it, it's just like it's not
Really what you're into.
Yeah, it's helping a lot because I get to see like I can articulate what I think like something should have looked like better, because I can be like, oh well, the dolly there was weird.
Yeah.
And I don't have to be like, when they moved in physically, I think it was tough. But that's that aspect of that. And you know what, like it's nice to have like a small little group of people that I know and like that I can talk to now, and it's cool. San Jose has such a nice campus too. It's so pretty.
I'm guessing we aren't doing that short film thing, or are you doing it still?
No, it's over. The rules were terrible.
Why?
They were just so like, everyone who works on this has to attend San Jose State unless they're an actor. Like otherwise,
Well,
you'll
I
be
would have just
disqualified.
acted in it.
Well, yeah, but I didn't. That's just it. Made it so I was like, this isn't going to be fun for me anymore. Because I'm constantly going to be like, is that in the rules? I don't know. I don't want to get disqualified. And like maybe next year, now that I have like a grasp on it, because I literally signed up because I was like, well, fuck, why not? Like it doesn't.
Well, when
cost
is
me
like
more any money? What?
When is the thing? Like when is the
The screening of them?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it would be soon, like this month.
Yeah. We should go to that.
I would like to. I would like to go see it.
Should find out when it is. I'll go.
I will find out. But
Well, we should have still done it.
yeah, well, I mean, I also worked a lot and go
Yeah.
to school a lot, so it's tough to work things around that, and I can't really always do that.
Yeah.
I do need the money desperately. Sadly, I need the money desperately. And it was to the point where as much like I wanted to do it, and then I was like, I don't really want to do that right now. Not that I didn't want to make a short film, like I do, but not for my school, like in a contest format. And that's just that. Like I would so much rather write a sketch with you and then go like, let's go film that.
Okay.
And just film that in a day.
Yeah.
And knock it out.
Yeah.
Especially because I have ideas for those that I think are cool. I would rather do that. I think sketches, I just like sketches a lot too.
Well, we could have done that for that.
Yeah, I mean we could have.
Yeah.
We can, next year. It's not like it goes away.
Yeah.
So, there's just other opportunities that I would rather us pursue, I suppose. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What have you been doing with your time off?
Kind of. Nothing really. Just making videos.
Like?
What do you mean?
Like about?
Like people and what they do, what they like to do, mini documentaries.
Mm-hmm.
And I made like a little music video today.
Cool.
And I made like a... That's all I made. Just those two
So
videos.
talk about it.
I don't know what to say about them. They're
Yeah.
just like little documentaries about like people, like I made one about Austin and like about what they like, about the things that people like to do, and it's like about like their passions, I guess. Like Austin likes to play guitar, so I sat him down and asked him some questions about guitar, and then I had him play guitar and I filmed him playing guitar, and then I edited it together. And I want to make a lot more.
They're fun. They're good.
Yeah, I asked, it was funny because I noticed that, like 3 or maybe 4 days ago, I noticed that I had, like acquired a subscriber, another subscriber on my channel. And I was like, oh, cool, like somebody subscribed to the channel. That's awesome. And that person also commented on the video that I made about Daniel.
Oh, cool.
And I was like, and he said something really nice, and I was like, wow, dude, that's super nice. Thanks for saying that. Like, I'm glad that you enjoyed it. And that was like on Saturday, I think. And then like on Sunday night, I was like laying in bed and I was like, who do I want to make a mini doc about? Like, who do I want to make another one of these things about? And I was like thinking and thinking and thinking, and I was like, who do I know who does sick things? And then I was like, dude, I know who I'm going to ask.
Who?
Dustin.
Like the Asian one?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, what does he do?
Flies planes.
Does he fly them?
Or
I think
builds
he just
them or works on them.
works there
He works.
at the airport.
He doesn't work on planes or anything?
I don't think so.
Oh, dang it.
I think he just works there. I think he's like
The
oil
clean-
pan
the
grunt
cleanup guy?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Ask him.
I asked him.
Did he say yeah?
He hasn't responded to me
He was
yet.
like, hell yeah.
He's like, I don't know how to fly or work on planes, but I'll do it. No, I was like,
act my ass off.
and I was like it's like Sunday, I was like laying in bed and I was like, oh, I'm going to ask him. And then I went onto Facebook, and then I was like looking for him on Facebook, and then I like found him, but then I didn't add him on Facebook or anything. I don't know why. I just got like sidetracked with something, and I ended up like back on YouTube, and then I was like looking at forgot what I was
Does
looking
this
at.
come full circle and he left the comment?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
And he left a comment, and he was a subscriber, and I was like, dude, what the fuck? That's so funny. I was like, yeah, I don't know. It was just
That's
so,
awesome.
It was such a funny, like a crazy thing. And then I like messaged him on YouTube, and I was like, "Bow!" I was like, oh my god, that's so weird. I was just thinking about how I want to like add you on like Facebook and stuff. Actually, it was like Sunday night. I was like, I want to add him on Facebook, and then it was like on Monday when I was like, or maybe it was like Friday night.
The time frame is weird.
It's like it was like it all happened like he subscribed and commented, and then like the next night I was like looking at him on Facebook, and like like I was like thinking about like adding him on. I was like, I want to add him on Facebook, and then I like went and found him on Facebook, and then didn't add him, and then on Monday I like went back and and then the next day I like went back and looked at the comment or the subscriber or something, and then I was like, oh shit, that's so funny that was him.
And his name was like Dust Jangin, like just
hanging.
hanging.
Yeah. And so yeah, that was really funny and really cool. And then
That is cool.
I messaged him on YouTube, and then I was like, that's probably a bad place to message him, but
Who cares?
messaged him there, and I was like, yo, like, do you like work on planes and stuff? I was like, that's sick if you do. I was like, I want to make one of these things about you. But if he doesn't work on them now, that's
I'm
awkward.
sure he does something else of value. I'm sure he does. I think he writes. He writes. He does do that. I know that.
How am I gonna make a mini doc about that? Like, just film him like just like a ton of like montage shots of
Yeah.
him like writing. This.
You could literally make one about anything you want. You could make one about Jackson and football or weed.
Yeah,
And-
but the thing about him is like I want to film something cool to film too. Like, as much as I like hearing about what people enjoy doing, like I'm doing these so that I could film cool things. Like,
So make it a cool thing to film. That's on you.
well, but if I don't want to just film him writing something or typing on a computer. I want to film him like working on a plane or something, like, or flying a plane and like doing like loops.
How
and
are you
stuff.
gonna? Are you like in the cockpit next to him? Like,
Yeah, or like out on the wing, like holding on, just like filming him.
yeah, I bet.
Or just like a sick like.
Make
but
one about my stepsister Nikki and her horses.
That would be a cool one.
She was here.
I know. I
You
should
missed your opportunity.
have talked to her. Well, I'm sure.
She was waiting too. She knew you made them. She was like,
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I've been doing. Those mini dog things, and I've been. That's it, man. Just that.
"That's it," because it's not a significant thing.
Well, I mean, it is.
It is.
but
It definitely is. I feel like you downplay it, and you shouldn't.
I'm not downplaying it, but I mean, like.
You got real excited when you were talking about it. That was a good story.
Which one? About Dustin?
Yeah, that was
Oh
funny.
yeah, that was funny. But that was like such a small thing of what I've done since I've like.
It doesn't matter.
Since I've like
It-
quit my
even
job.
just talking about
I
how
got a
you
message
want to do
on
it.
YouTube and like.
No, that's a cool thing.
No, it is a cool thing.
How many of these mofucks get comments on their channels? Probably way more than us.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably.
Fuck, I don't know.
This channel has one comment on it.
Yep, it does.
Just one.
And I'll hold on to that one.
Same with mine. Just one.
Dust jagging.
But dude, seriously, it's sick though. It's like
It's so.
before I knew that it was like a person that I knew that commented on
It
it.
was just like a bot that
I-
was like, "Hey,
no,
good
not a-
stuff.
not
Check
a-
out mine, maybe."
Check out mine maybe at botyoutube.bot.com bot.
With like some crazy long URL.
Yeah,
It's like
like
10010011100.
No, but before I knew that it was like him, I knew that it was somebody that I knew. I was like pumped off it. I was like, dang, like what the heck, like
This has reached someone.
yeah, it was so cool.
Enough.
But then I was like,
Comment.
but I forgot what I wrote to him. I might have written something like that, like, it's cool that you found this or something like that. It was like he's like,
And he was like, "You
like,
don't remember me?"
He's like the level of separation is like literally like one person. Like he's friends with you on Facebook and you posted on Facebook.
No, he's not.
I think he is.
Oh, maybe he is.
I think I saw his like mutual
That would make
friends
sense.
thing.
I don't know. I never go on my Facebook.
Yeah.
Except to leave an awesome comment on one of my dad's pictures today because my dad is filming a music video with his band in Tennessee.
Yeah, what the heck? I thought we were gonna do that.
Not for that.
Why
He
not?
asked to make another one, but this one is like with another artist who's like really signed, so they didn't want two kids doing it.
Has he seen?
I didn't
the-
ask that much. No,
Has he
my
seen-
dad doesn't watch what we do usually.
Why not?
Cause he's Bon Jovi. Jason. Anyway, no, it's not. My dad isn't Bon Jovi.
Yeah, they know.
Do they though?
You don't have to clarify.
Bon Jovi's watching this one. He goes, "Thank God." I thought for a second. No. The awesome comment, my dad. It's like filming our music video for Southern Born, Southern Bred, and I commented on it. First comment, "Dad, you were born in California."
That's
And
hilarious.
I felt good. I was just like,
You felt
my
good.
dad went out there to have some fun, and his son just trashed it
Yeah.
publicly.
Uh,
Sorry, Dad. It's just I saw that, and that's the first thing I thought of. I was like, "That's funny. I gotta do that." Yeah, man.
Yeah, well, I do want to do that. I want to film that thing.
Yeah, no, I'm totally down. Ooh, I thought of that. I thought of a really good stand-up bit today because I'm working on a stand-up act that I can do because I want to do it so bad. I'm not gonna say what it is on here.
Oh.
You're
You're gonna tell him I made a stand-up bit. I made a joke, but I'm not gonna tell you.
Well, it'll ruin it if I tell them here. What if they want to come see me? Like they would be ruined. It's about the guy. It's basically the story I told earlier.
No, it's not.
I'm kidding.
Oh.
It's I wouldn't do it justice. But when I do the stand up, you will know. And you will be able to come and see it. I will make sure you know. But holy shit, I was proud of it. It's not the funniest thing I've ever said in my life. Nothing that I've ever said deserves that because I haven't said it yet. I haven't said the funniest thing in my life yet. Dude, whoa, I wonder, that's a weird thing to think about.
What?
That I probably haven't said the funniest thing I've ever said in my life yet. Or I have, and I'm just going downhill.
Yeah.
Probably said it when I was like 2 or 3, and it was just like so off the cuff.
Is there like any fun games that we could play? Like,
Right now?
Like, what's a fun game? Yeah.
Would you rather?
Spin the bottle. Just you and me.
Nope. I don't know. What's a good word association game? Avila. Sleepovers with girls, what would you normally play?
Paint my nails and pillow fights.
Well, that's not a game. Come on, those are activities.
That's the game that girls play.
Is it?
Paint my nails in pillow fights.
No, dude. If they're
And
having a
then-
girl sleepover, their nails are gonna be short.
And then they're like, talking about boys and stuff.
Dude, really?
No, I don't know. I don't have any friends.
Oh. Well, what did you hear the kids at school talk about? Did you not hear
Tell me
them?
what you want to hear.
No. I want to hear the
Wait.
real deal.
What do you think we want to hear?
That we get in our underwear and do pillow fights.
No, that's not what I
Oh.
want to hear.
Oh,
Oh.
If I have a daughter one day, I'm never gonna let her sleep over at anyone's house.
why? It's not like it's whatever. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, don't
Try to argue
go
back.
down that. Anyway,
I don't know.
Give us a word, and we got to say the first word that comes to our head.
do it.
Wait. Let's pick a new word. You have to say it so fast.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Clock.
Time.
I didn't think one. I had nothing. My first word, I thought it was clock.
Okay, give us a new word.
Bird.
Tree.
Beak.
What did you say?
Beak.
Shoes.
Feet.
This is hard. Wait, is it a race? I don't get it.
No.
Oh.
Just say the first word. You can't think about it.
Okay, let's do that to each other.
Okay.
That's how kids turn gay.
So I say a word, and you have to say the first word that comes to your mind.
Yep.
Microphone.
Cord.
And then I have to say the first word that comes to my mouth when you say it comes to my brain when you say,
It comes to my mouth.
when you say the word that comes to your head. Okay.
Okay.
And then you have to.
do you want me to start it off?
Sure.
Badger.
Fur.
Claw.
Hand.
Nature.
Tree.
Leaf.
Green.
Fall.
No.
Yeah. Don't tell me no. Don't tell me that I'm wrong for my word association.
Wait. The word I say is green, and the first word that comes to your head is fall.
We're not.
So sue me. Like,
We're not. You guys are going back and forth. I don't think.
well, I was just listening to what you said and then saying something. No, it's what it made me think of. You said green, I thought fall because, like in the fall, I work a little bit more. I get more of that green. Whew. Okay, so we're bad at word association games.
Well, I'm great at them.
Okay, well, that's a matter of personal opinion. Okay, give me a would you rather situation, but make it the absolute most.
Would
like,
you
just
rather do it with a blue waffle or Joe Dirt?
That's not that out there.
Joe Dirt.
So like a blue waffle, you mean like
The
it's
blue waffle.
ooh.
Have you seen that?
Yes. That's why I'm thinking about it.
Or Joe Dirt? Are you kidding me?
David Spade. Is there a
No,
gun?
it's Joe Dirt. Like it's
I know,
David
but-
Spade as Joe
That's
Dirt.
David Spade's face on something worse than what he is.
You have 3 seconds to answer the
3
question.
seconds?
3.
Probably Joe Dirt.
You live for now.
Oh, thank God. What about you?
What about me?
Oh, I don't have to answer.
I have the gun.
Oh, that's a good point.
Okay, give me a would you rather.
Give you a would you rather. All right. Would you rather?
No.
I'm trying to think of a good one.
Okay.
Like a real good one.
I'll think of a good one too. Okay, I got one.
Okay, well, you say it then, because I have.
Would you rather
Okay.
have a rattlesnake bite your dick,
Ooh.
and then the only person who could suck the poison out of it is Joe Dirt? Would you rather have that happen, or would you rather? I only thought of the one, the rattlesnake. Or would you rather have a birthday cake made only out of bologna for the next 100 years?
Well, I don't eat cake. Do I have to eat it?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
And it's made entirely of
it's Joe
bologna.
Dirt.
It's made entirely of bologna.
Is he giving
bologna
me a
cake
full-blown
with
blowjob, or is
I
it
mean,
just like
he's doing
he
it-
sees the
he's
two
doing-
little snake holes, he plants his mouth on the side of my dick and says, "I got you."
I mean, he's doing
sucks it out because,
he's doing
like-
everything he can to save your life.
That's all he needs to do is suck the poison out.
Yeah, but first he
Where did
needs
it
to-
bite me?
like score on the dick. Like first he needs to.
Okay,
he like needs to get you hard before he can get in there. And do it.
Like, okay, what?
So he might have to like jack you off a little bit before.
No, the baloney one. The baloney one forever. What would you choose in that situation? Oh wait, you have the gun.
Yeah.
No, what would you choose?
Well, I fucking hate baloney, so.
Okay, yeah. So you would let Joe Dirt suck you off after being bit on the dick by a rattlesnake because you don't like baloney. Because you were a child. Like,
Yeah, like somebody tries to give me baloney. I'm like,
I'd rather die than eat this baloney, Mom.
I'd rather rattlesnake bite me in the dick and then have Joe Dirt's like the poison out of it. They eat this baloney fucking sandwich, Mom.
Charles, we shouldn't have let him watch the movie, Charles. We never should have taken him to see Joe Dirt.
He's like, I love Joe Dirt. I didn't know it had this type of an effect on him. What?
Your dad loves Joe Dirt. Oh god, the fact that he like goes to bat for it, and he's like, I love Joe Dirt. I didn't know who would do this to myself.
I had no idea, okay?
How was I supposed to know?
He's like, look at what it did to me. Nothing but good.
He's got the hair.
Like, does Jordan have a mustache?
I think he had like a beard. I don't know.
He's got like a sick mullet, though.
I remember at the end of it.
Yeah, that's just what it is. It's just like, damn it, why did you let him see this movie? And then the camera goes over to him. He's like, I love Joe Dirt. He just has like the mullet. He doesn't say anything else other than that. I love Joe Dirt. How was I supposed to know that it would have this effect on him?
And the only tie-in to Joe Dirt in that entire thing is that he's the one that has to suck your knob full of poison. That's the only thing. He has to like shoot you off a little bit before. But in this situation, you were a child also. Oh.
10 years old.
10-year-old saying he wants to have a character played by David Spade suck the poison out of his rattlesnake bitten dick. Then eat a piece of bologna.
Not a piece, a bologna sandwich, bro.
Okay, well, throw it away when you get to school next time.
Or trade it to someone who likes bologna.
Who are you going to trade that to?
Yeah, exactly.
Joe Dirt? Your parents also cut your hair like that, too.
My dad, yeah.
I love Joe Dirt.
My dad brought me home from... My mom told my dad to go get me a haircut, and he brought me home, and my hair was longer and a mullet. And she's like, I don't even get
Do you like it? You know,
like,
what was his catchphrase?
Like,
What did Joe Dirt say?
Oh, darn.
No, what did he say?
I don't know what he said.
He said something.
Do you know what he said? Why'd you bring up Joe Dirt?
Just thought of Joe Dirt for some reason.
Yeah, what's on your mind?
Joe Dirt?
What are you repressing that Joe Dirt's on your brain? That was a terrible one.
Okay, which would you rather?
I'm really thinking about it.
Okay, I'll give another one then. Would you rather...
Would you rather roast your dog and have to eat it?
Which one?
Any dog. You have to roast it yourself, kill it, eat
I get
it.
to choose which dog?
You get to choose which dog. Or would you rather get butt fucked by a horse?
I would roast and eat my dog Izzy. I would snap her neck. Live with her and tell me I'm wrong.
Would you rather get butt fucked by a horse or chew up that glass right there and swallow it and then shit it out the glass?
Chew that glass.
The
You know
glass.
how big a horse is digging?
Yeah,
That
I
would
would die.
kill your body. That would kill you.
It would
Yeah.
rip your body?
Yes.
Have you seen a horse's penis?
I mean, not like expensive.
I'm pretty sure there's a video of a guy who's gotten...
I don't think anyone's seen a penis or a horse penis.
I'm not like.
I've seen a
studying
horse
it.
penis extensively.
I'm not,
Like,
like,
I've
been,
been
like-
around them.
Not like
No, you
measure.
said excessively. So
Yeah.
someone goes, horse penis on Google. Let's see how big.
Kids are weird. Okay.
Kids are weird.
Would you rather... This is so difficult to me. One of the only... I don't know why it's so hard. Okay. Would you rather have to bone saw your arm off right at the elbow joint, just right through, and you're not cold or anything, you just gotta saw it off.
I'm not cold.
Like it's not like your arm is frozen and you're sawing it off. Or live your entire life with little tomatoes in place of your arms with little hands on the end of them. But large size tomatoes, so like your hands are still attached, but they're just like all these bulbous big tomatoes. Choose. You can ask me as many questions as you want. Yeah, put the gun to your head.
Oh God. 3, 2. Look, do I get to choose the arm that I
Pull
saw?
the trigger. Yeah, that's fine. I assumed
Okay.
it would be the hand that you're not writing with.
Oh yeah,
You
okay.
guys
I
saw.
saw off my left hand.
Really?
Yeah.
In place of the tomatoes.
Yeah.
You don't have any questions about the tomato situation. Could have been great.
No, I don't have.
Your dick could have been huge.
No, I don't want I don't want tomato arms, bro.
Okay.
You would rather have tomato arms?
No, I'm not saying that. This is my situation. In that situation, I'm neither of those. I'm just regular Austin. You're either sawing your arm off or getting tomatoes.
Yeah, it's on my arm off. It's on my left arm off.
That's good, because in this world that I created, everyone was just so hungry for tomatoes all the time.
So you would have eventually lost both arms.
Oh, for sure. So you made the right call. Saw off one of your arms. Huh. Would you rather have, as a pet, a domesticated crow or a legally kept handicapped person as a pet?
The crow.
Crows are annoying.
The crow.
They
bro.
caw all the time.
Dude, I'm sure.
I would take the crow.
I'm sure a handicapped person is more annoying. Like if I'm keeping them.
Hey!
If I'm keeping them hostage.
No, you're not. It's legal. I said it's legal.
Oh, so they want to be the pet?
No. What pet wants to be a pet?
I feel like I don't know.
The dog doesn't know better. Dogs are all dumb.
I don't know, bro. I'd rather have a crow. It's only gonna live like a year.
Crows live a long time.
Not as long as a human.
A handicapped human? I never told you what the handicap was. Maybe it's real slight autism to the point where they're like a savant at something, so that he could just like do your homework for you, but also be like a normal person.
And he can just like cook
This
me
is why
eggs
you
all
ask questions.
Well, I'm sorry, okay?
Jason picks the crow. I also pick the crow. Because the crow in this situation was the DVD, The Crow. Ask questions.
I got it right. I didn't need to ask questions.
Yeah, well, you're going with your gut, and I don't like that. You're not a cop, okay?
Oh, man.
Okay.
Okay. How long have we been doing this?
102
That's good.
minutes. 1 minute, 2 seconds. We packed a shit ton into it.
All right. I feel like this is a good place to wrap it up.
Yeah.
This has gone nowhere.
This podcast was a boring one. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. And I'm sorry there was no car cast either. We probably should have brought that up in the beginning of the episode.
Yeah, we dropped the ball on that.
Yeah, we got
I got busy.
we
I'm
got
sorry.
stuff to do.
I got busy with work and just, like being a cat dad and shit.
Doing the cat daddy and shit.
Yeah. It's a dance I made up that I do in my room by myself to the song Mumbo No. 5. I don't have the rights. I don't think anyone does.
I love that song.
Shut up. No, I don't like that song. It plays at my work all the time.
I don't like
it
that
a lot.
song either. I don't like it at all.
Whatever. I don't need to like it. That guy's laughing at me all the way to the fucking bank, so good for him.
Oh, I know. So yeah, I
You
guess
do know?
we'll.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This one sucked. If you listen to this, you are a
sorry.
saint. You don't deserve any of those would you rather situations.
Yeah, we don't. We just really didn't have much to talk about.
I don't know.
Nothing really exciting's happening to us.
Something really exciting will happen tomorrow now. Dude, my brother just got back from Alaska. Whoops. Could have talked about that. I haven't seen him yet.
Next time.
He hasn't made it home. He said he would text us when he was landed. Should probably check the news.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm just kidding. He doesn't live with me. Lives in Alaska.
Okay.
So thank you. Yeah, Border Life Podcast number 13. A boring one.
A boring
Why
one.
it's so bad? It's an unlucky number.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
it. That's it. Ah.
Damn it. All right, would you rather have a podcast like this every single week? So shitty. But your dick is huge.
I don't want
Or
that.
regular podcast. Like how we normally do, just about the same, but just like the smallest, flattest dick in the world.
See you guys next week.